Good day, everybody. I welcome us all to the our weekly recap, right? So, markets, there were a lot of significant, like market really moved last week, right? And I would like to say that for gold, especially, I know the other currencies, so the other currencies or other instruments are also moving, doing their movement, right? But I would just say that I just wanted to point out clearly that the way gold is moving, it's been moving so beautifully. So you can imagine that in 2023, this is all market was able to do. Like the low and the high of 2023 was just this, was just how many was just few thousands of pips. But like the whole of the year, the whole of that year. But you can see what we've done this year with gold. So it's moving fast, and the volatility in gold now is more than ever before in history that history has ever witnessed. So I guess everyone has to be, if you're trading small capital, I guess everybody has to pay attention to that. Accounts will not be going and all of that. So anyways, I would say that has been bullish for a while now, and we saw how suddenly last week, I think that was Friday or Thursday. It was Thursday. How we started to notice a bearish move, and I guess all people that still had their buys and their bull position or long position still holding them must have probably liquidated them along this line. So I saw this very sharp and rapid drop on gold all the way from 5,600 down to so you must have done like how many thousands in just 2 days. So it's a lot. So anyways, so let's go straight into the analysis. On the weekly chart, this is what I can see already that we should do this, right? This is a breakout block here. So let's just mark this one out. This is a breakout block here. So like this is a potential place for gold to return to at this candle here. So on the weekly chart. So that means markets will most likely let's go down to G. So on D1, I can clearly see that when we moved upward here, we had mitigated this breaker block that we're looking at on the weekly time frame. So this candle at this liquidity. So if we go down to H4, we'll see it more clearly. So we had liquidated the liquidity here, and it tapped into this zone, and so the markets will come back to the place. I don't know. But the next level I'll be looking at this guy here, this pin out and here. So let's look at it. So since we've tapped into the so I was saying that looking at the weekly time frame, I had marked this zone. That we're going to market was going to eventually come down to this, to either the week is a very small pattern and week, so the market may just pick the week and zoom back up, or we touch the difference between although it's a weekly time frame, right, but it's not a far distance from the weekly body, but I had marked it out. So then coming to the daily time frame, I can clearly see that market had tapped into that zone when it was moving up to clear liquidity. So it means that we've paid justice, or technically, to that level. So moving down to the other block around the region, right? So I'm going to be looking at this zone. Yes, market had gotten very close to that place, but we saw how markets wiped the liquidity around that place before a sharp reversal. So when market opens, so it's either that we still come, because we've not seen anything around this other block, and the breaker block that came, when market was going up, it didn't really fulfill anything around the zone. So we can expect the market can still push into this zone. So we're coming. Where's my? So is either that we expect market to come down to this zone, and we have a continuation to the upside. So then we have a pushback to the top. So is either that happens, then that's like the first scenario. So let's see what the H1 has for us. So what's happens? This guy. So anyways, coming down to H1, so when market opens, actually would see what market is going to do, but generally I'm expecting that we probably sell down into that zone and we find our way back to the top because we are still bullish, right? So although yes, we were bearish Thursday, Friday, but from the higher time frames, just for price to correct itself. The sell is a correction, so it's normal that you don't expect markets to continue to be towards like the bull run won't continue forever. So we should expect that markets will correct. There will be a correction, then we'll continue the trend. So let's see what happens around this region. Let's see what happens around this region when the market opens. Then we'll take a position on gold. So this is GU, and I was actually looking forward to join the bull move or the bullish move, but unfortunately there was technically no market was very just moving drastically. That was the same thing that happened on gold. I wasn't even rushing. I wasn't chasing after gold while everybody was catching the run because I knew the sell was going to be very drastic. So I didn't just bother trading. So just to wait, and I think I took 1 trade. I took 2 trades last week. One was the profits, 1 to 4. The other one was a loss. So if market is rushing, just wait and see if your setups or your criteria are met. But if the market is just moving and it's not really doing anything for you, just better you stay off the market than trying to join them. Like fear of missing out is very bad. The effect can be very, very bad. So anyways, I was trying to join the buy here. This was on Friday. Market had picked me up with this candle. So and immediately it picked me up. I just wanted us, that was towards close of business. Like I was expecting us to at least move away from this area, like move away from this zone, but only to come to the chart and saw that market had come back to my entry. So I immediately market moved. I had moved my entry, like I had broken even. So but I there's a rule that I have that I don't leave my trades open for the weekend. So I broke even, market came down, took me out on break even. So I feel we fulfilled the mission on this level. So when I was looking at for this buy when we stay moving up initially, but I guess all these levels will don't matter going into the week because we are moving drastically, right? And so I'm going down now. So I'm on the weekly time frame. We can see that we had broken structure, right? So market had broken the structure it created 2022. That was a long time ago. So anyways, we can see here that we've broken structure upwards, and we can see this very sharp wick, this rejection candle here, right here. So so for this week on you, I guess I'll be looking for sales. Taking out that level is the fact that like we've taken out the all-time high, and I can see this very sharp rejection candle, and we should look for more sales in the course of the week. So I'm thinking that probably we'll reach this level as liquidity. So we use this level of liquidity. That is a long time move, right? This is we haven't tried it one month of February. So we close February ordinary with the rejection candles. So anyways, we go down further. So in the course of the week, I'm looking for sales on for now on GBPUSD. So I guess we'll clear level. This level, I don't think whether it's good. I don't think it's good. So the only thing I can look forward to is that this breakout block here, be reaction around the region. So this breakout block here, then reaction. So let's see what happens. So, other than that, GU, I think it's just we should look for more sales to this breaker block if we are going to respect it. Nevertheless, or otherwise, we'll see what market does when it opens. So for GU, I think I should look for more sales. I may be looking for more sales. So let's say for the immediate structure or immediate time frame, whatever, I don't know, you want to test this, even the same test this level. So let's see whatever happens around this area. Yes, this is H4, and go down to H1. So, okay, we had cleared that level. So this was anyways. So let's see what happens at this level if we're going to still test it. So I'm expecting more sales around 100. I'm expecting more sales around 100. For which other pair? The JPY. I think JPY and pairs have been moving nicely. Like they've been doing well. I've been trying to monitor them. It's been a nice one. These people have been bullish for a while now. They're very, very, very bullish. Very bullish. But right now, everybody's talking. So all I can see right away here are rejection candles. So we've broken this last high, and after breaking a major high, then we should expect a correction. So I guess I should also be expecting a sell at least in this first week of February. So then the breaker block can also work. Let's see. But at least for now, sales on GBPUSD. Then EURUSD. EURUSD is also showing a rejection candle. So we closed February with a strong rejection candle. Let's go to weekly time frame. Yeah, so this is what happens. We've cleared all this liquidity and so at least for this reaction was a very nice reaction as we broke the level. So anything can happen. We should look for more sales right on EU too this week. So for this phase, I'm looking for a rapid sale, like we sell down on these levels. So for EU, we've seen that the other blocks he has fulfilled, cleaning the other blocks. So let's see if we can check out for an immediate candle. Okay, that going into the zone. So possibly we can have a continuation of this around this area. So let's see what happens. So for the sale to continue on EU, that I'm expecting the sale on EU to going into the week, and let's see when market opens if we are going to change direction or continue the trend. So basically that's for now on EU is what I'm expecting. It's either that we open and we trace back into this level. So it's either that we do this and do this, or we do this and do this, then continue down. So whichever. So but I'm still expecting a very short down bearish one. Continuation of what we said that when we close out in January and these other pairs. So I think that's all. That's all. We must look at USDJPY. We're giving it an eye on the USDJPY. I think they've been relatively stable actually. So you can see that we've also cleared out this liquidity here on this level. And you can see the massive drop. Sorry. So immediately we took out liquidity on that level, but market dropped. So market dropped, and we should probably see more sales soon. I think we should see more sales. So and that's, I'll just be keeping an eye. I'm keeping an eye on the JPY and You see the massive drop that came. Also, after cleaning it out, it came out, wiped out this liquidity into the level and moved down. So let's see what happens. Actually, let's see what happens in the coming weekend. I wish all of us a successful and profitable week. Thank you very much.